Who's on fire?
Exactly. Excuse me. Kel Mitchell opens up about ex-wife Taisha Hampton cheating on him and getting pregnant by multiple men. This was back then. We're paying for
Praying
her.
for her
We're
now.
praying for her now. I mean, hey, if you didn't know,
According to my co-host, when you sin, all sin is sin. So all they had to do is just pray away her cheating.
Nah, she
and things to be straight.
Nah, man, she got to go. She got to
Comment
go back
down
to the
below
apartments.
if you ever had to pray away the cheating for your significant other.
Horrible, but I mean,
Did anyone ever light a candle for you to stop cheating, co-host?
I cried one time. Like, why am I not good enough? What can I do?
I was joking, but self-snitching all the time, huh?
No, but I mean, if you didn't know, Kel Mitchell went on Shannon Sharp Club Shay Shay.
I want to, not to be a jerk, man. Like, he was cool when
Who the hell
I
asked
was
him?
a kid, but like, why is he even big enough to get on the show?
I mean, it's probably why the video only got 1.5 million views in over almost a week.
Because his videos kill it. I've been
I
wondering.
mean, it's not killing 1.5 million in a week.
It's killing it for most channels.
I mean,
man.
but he,
not compared to his other interviews, of course, but
he over there breaking records with the Cat Williams one, and then the
that one got what, like 58? Is it
Yeah.
up to 60 now?
Exactly. I mean, and everyone after that's been doing at least 6-7 million. This is not even gonna hit 2 million.
Shame.
But I mean, if you didn't know, Kel Mitchell
If you don't know, now you know.
from Nickelodeon, all that good burger. I mean, funny guy who loves orange soda. Went on Club Shay
Oh yeah,
Shay.
he did make me love orange soda.
He did. See, he went on Club Shay Shay to talk about his life. Talked about how he met Keenan. He met Keenan on the set of Nickelodeon. Keenan was already doing movies. He was already in movies and TV shows, so he thought it was cool. So he wanted to be his friend. They became friends, and ever since then, it was a dynamic duo. They were doing a whole bunch of TV shows. They were doing a whole bunch of things together. And then once they grew older, I mean, just like every group, they want to separate and basically spread their own wings and show that they can be their own individual,
He definitely ain't making it to SNL.
He
Coast.
definitely didn't make it. He ain't what? Listen here, man. I'm gonna be on everything.
They're gonna hire me for Weekend Update. I'm gonna be the replacement for that
They
weird
hire you
dude.
to the Weather Channel.
I'll do the Weather Channel. There's some baddies on the Weather Channel.
No, that's Telemundo. That's not an American.
Hey, I'll work on Telemundo. They got some baddies on Telemundo.
Facts. They were Weather Channel, but wow. But so back to the story. So I mean, so Kel ended up marrying early. He ended up marrying.
Never do it.
He ended up meeting his girlfriend when she was 18, 19. He was in his early 20s, like
For
no older than 22.
For all of our, well, really, it don't matter, male or female listeners, don't get married until at least,
Yeah,
you got at least wait, I would say 28.
Yeah.
But you don't want to sometimes, like, if you have a good person, you could do it earlier.
True.
But I would say, man, earliest 25. And that's if you for sure. Because a lot of times people is too young. And then, that's why we have all these. What's crazy is I remember growing up and it wasn't that common to have, like, people were like, I mean, it was, but it wasn't. Like, most of the kids I went to school with, like, their mom and dad, like, who was around. But then it's like, it seems like it's becoming like a higher and higher number where it's like you might send I don't have any kids, but, people send their kids to school now and it's like, they're like, oh, I'm trying to deal with the parent. Oh, well, I don't have access to the portal. That's the other parent. So I never got any of your messages and they didn't tell me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, that's become more common and it's, it's a lot harder to get,
co-parenting.
With co-parenting, especially if you're dealing with teachers.
Especially when you got one of the
parents hates the other one.
Hates the other one, and that's what's going on here. We're gonna play the video, then we gonna come back and tell you how more about this. This is horrible relationship.
I ended up marrying my ex-wife, because we had another baby. We had the baby, right? We had the abortion, but then we had a baby, and she ended up telling me that the baby that was aborted wasn't mine. And so within that process, you are immediately married within a lie. It was other times she had gotten pregnant, other things, and it just got to a point.
She had gotten pregnant again?
Yeah.
While y'all were together?
Yeah.
And it wasn't you?
No, with me.
Ah, come on, Kel.
It wasn't me. It wasn't
And you stuck around?
Yeah, I stuck around. We weren't having sex anymore, and we weren't doing anything anymore. Just because
you weren't having sex. Clearly.
So, Kel, who is this person that was pregnant? because it was not me. Like, who was this? And then other thing is, like, how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember your kids for, like, years? Like, I don't even know, 13, I don't know, 14. And then how do you remember all these pregnancies, but you don't remember Nick, you know, in my cheerleading outfit, right? Like,
Nick Cannon?
how do you, like, how does your memory work exactly? Because you remember lots of things about me from a long time ago, and it just, it's kind of odd, like, how your memory works. Like, you don't remember, I don't know, do you remember your daughter in a car accident? You remember your son losing his tooth? You remember taking your kids' money? Do you remember being completely...
She said, hey, I'm going to make your life a living hell. I don't want you need to stay. That was the thing. And after, even through the process of everything that we had gone through.
And she still wanted you to stay?
Yeah, she went so far as to change the kids' names. She alienated me from my children. Yeah, we have baby fathers and that don't want.
So it looks like we got an update. It says Kel Mitchell's daughter says she's disappointed that he lied on her and her mother during his Club Shay Shay interview. You got my brother and I tested to see if we were yours while the stepdad took over the role you let go. It says, Dad, I honestly don't understand why you keep putting this out here when I've told you how men... I don't know how men I have been. I guess you're saying how men have been contacting me and called me a S word because of my mother. I am your daughter as a woman. I'm so disappointed in you. I'd choose a bear over a man. Apparently he didn't. His daughter. He wasn't there enough for his daughter to get hooked on phonics. Because that sentence didn't really make sense. Told you how men I have been contacting how men have been.
I don't know. It's a lot going on. If you don't know, if you look at the baby mama's Instagram page,
well, that's what I don't
Twitter
understand. Because in the whole story, he's basically he actually it contradicts what they're claiming. Because he said that he did everything above and beyond, and that he got custody of the kids, and that when she got a new dude and had a kid with her new dude, that they broke up, and he was so scared of her doing things wrong that he wanted Kel to actually have custody of his kid and not the girl that they shared. So I don't know, man. It's almost like we need an investigation here. Who's telling truth? Who's telling lies?
They're both telling the truth.
Because with Kel, he's allegedly was paying a lot of child support, and they want even back child support. So who knows if this is like a shaming to get money, or was he truly just lying and being deceptive to make himself look better in the public light? We don't know because we really don't keep up with Kel. I think the last thing we heard from was Good Burger 2, right?
Yeah, Good Burger 2. But in this situation, it's like honestly, like they're both to blame. It's the fact that she's only counting all the times where they were younger, when they first got married, like the first 5-6 years, because they were married all the way to like 2008, 2010. So she's only counting from like the early 99 all the way to like then. And then he's counting from the time frame where like basically like when the kids were like 13, 14, when he was older and he wasn't going through his problems, because like he said all the times he was going through depression, he was going through a lot of problems. So he was homeless, but she's like, she don't care. She remembers all the bad things. That's why she's always talking about, oh, you owe me back child support, or what about the time the child lost his tooth? You remember when the child lost his tooth and you took the money? Like, the kid was a baby back then. Like, the kid, he probably did things when he was younger, but bad things when younger. But
yeah,
he was in his 20s.
If he's paying child support, how is he stealing money?
Because he should pay more money, because the money he only paid allegedly he only paid like $250K. So he should have been paid a lot more money.
He's not freaking Denzel. Like, how much money does she think you get from Good Burger?
She don't care. She feels like basically when child support you pay every month. So if you don't pay after a certain amount of time, you can add interest to it. And this lady, I've been going through her page.
So she got a bunch of money when he was up. And she's mad that when he was down, she wasn't getting that same level of money.
And she was hitting him with the interest fees and all that stuff. And
Man, that's messed up.
And he's like, F that, I ain't paying that. I mean, he got restraining orders on her. I mean, she shows paperwork where, like, he called the police. She has restraining orders. She had to go to, like, the anger management. He's saying that she committed a lot of fraud. He's saying that she committed a lot of fraud things. She did a lot of things that he can't trust. Also, but she's turning around saying, "Oh, but you got the judges on your side because you're a celebrity. They being real biased. They're not giving me a fair opportunity." It's just a lot of stuff going back and forth.
How many people does she think watched all that, or Keenan and Kel?
I mean, hey,
God dang, man, she treating this guy like he's
a bank,
a first class billionaire.
That's what she. I mean, that's what.
And this dude was literally probably like a F-list celebrity now.
Exactly. I mean,
he's a has-been child actor, and she's treating him like he's some like golden goose.
And she's on, yeah. And if you look at her page, she has over like 1,600 posts. Out of the 1,600 posts, I want to say at least like 900 of them is about Kel. So I mean, and if you go through all the posts, she does. I mean, sometimes she gets likes, like 2 likes, 3 likes. Sometimes she gets like 90 likes. But
it's funny because it seems like all of her posts is like her posting like lip syncing songs where they're talking trash about a man.
Basically, but it's all
like because I went through a bunch of her posts and there was like 15 of those.
That's what she does, and she posted the same thing like twice, so that's what it makes it look like a lie, because she posted the same thing twice. And her TikTok is crazy, but you look through her comments. I mean, like, you see a lot of women commenting and put back saying, "Oh yeah, girl, you right. He a narcissist who goes on Club Shay Shay and talks about their ex-wife for an hour, but don't talk about their new wife at all. He's a narcissist. You can always tell when he squints his eyes." And
I mean, people don't want to hear a good story. They want to hear about the trauma story.
Exactly. People want to hear about the traumas. But, I mean, this whole situation is crazy. To me, I think they both still want each other, but they're both crazy. Like, they both got a couple screws loose. I mean, you can tell because even the stepdad said that he wanted to give his kids to Kel, which is crazy. You want to give it to the mama, you want to give it to Kel. And
yeah, we got to see how much of this is true, because they both could be lying.
They both could be lying. They both ain't ish. But, I mean, y'all comment down below. Let us know how you feel about the whole Kel Mitchell situation. Do you feel like you could have lived your life a lot better, slept a lot better, not knowing this information?
She's acting like he was Donovan Mitchell, not Kel Mitchell. She need to calm that down.
He owes me $3 million. That's all she posted. He owes me $3 million. And she's quick to go. She's quick to go to the court system. She knows the law inside. Like, she always going on a lot like, "Oh yeah, you stopping my constitutional rights. You doing this, you doing that." I mean, it's just a lot going on. But I mean, we're gonna keep y'all posted like my co-host said. But I'm ready